Tell me, will you be kicking the O out of country?
Chappell Roan's aspirations have always been pretty lofty. She publicly declared hopes of being on Saturday Night Live at 13. That wish has now come true. Flanked by an all-female band, Roan took to the SNL stage in a gingham halter top and cowboy boots to perform The Giver. The performance isn't just an album song, it's a proclamation of her work here for the music world. Smashing her way into country music, Roan is doing things her own way. Roan teamed up with the producer extraordinaire Dan Nigro to pen The Giver, a track that takes old Roan and infuses it with country. Acclaimed for his work crafting creative and avant-garde music, Dan Nigro and Roan have created. But The Giver is an aberration for Roan because it is the only song in the album with a country influence. Indeed, the song has that Nashville flair, lush melodies, and of course the ever-present fiddles, all traditional trappings of country music.
Before going any further, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that so much.
But with Roan's own perspective, the genre has taken on a new face and feel. Heartbreak, lost love, and small-town romance are classic themes found within country music. But Roan is turning those themes around. She's embracing self-sufficiency, resilience, and the joy of being herself and not really dwelling on what's happened to her. Roan's bold cadence is expressed within the lyrics of The Giver, in which she sings about how only women know how to treat other women respectfully. It's honoring to her individuality, her unique telling. She's giving familiar country music a new spin. That creativity was alive, too, in the SNL performance. Roan went big and whimsical, not minimalist stage setup to get those cartoon woodland animals melting fantasy and woodsy together on that back screen. It was like a lively pride parade and Disney's Country Bear Jamboree all collided in my head. That said, Roan's show had all the markings of her own idiosyncratic artistic voice. She seeks to make singular, fun, entertaining music, which she thinks country music is brimming with. Her interest in country is part of a larger trend. Everyone from Beyoncé to Post Malone has released a country song in the last year alone. Still, Roan approaches this from a fully other direction. She's not trying to fit into the shining veneer of the country. Instead, she's paving her own path, making her own boots, and sewing her own definition of what country can be. She is unconcerned with being just like that stereotypical image of Nashville. What's most important is that it be her music. The only country-influenced song on her album is The Giver, as producer Dan Nigro has already let slip. Because of that, it's a unique addition to her set. Her authenticity and role in country music are already questioned. On the other hand, Roan isn't trying to meet any standards or pass any tests. Being able to meet traditional standards of country music defines her authenticity. It's being herself, without any apologies. She's putting her thoughts and aesthetic into it, showing just how flexible country music can be to new interpretations. Roan has never been afraid to make pop music bold. She loves pulling in that dramatic flair to give performances a much greater sense and feel. In the same way, The Giver has not been an exception, infusing drama into country music. And she doesn't step back to color it up, to experiment, and to go beyond the limits of the genre. Her music is so seductive because she has all the freedom to get creative. The Giver is a reminder, too, of the pleasure that comes with musical experimentation. Roan isn't tied to genres. In some ways, she's showing that music can be whatever it is you want it to be. On The Giver, she's celebrating what country music is to her, not just singing a country song. At the same time as she celebrates the roots, she shows the genre can be quite fluid. Her song is a cover, but more so, it's a statement that country music can embrace new perspectives. Roan brings attention to themes and songs that are meaningful to her through The Giver. Tracks by this artist that are few and far between within the popular country genre speak on friendship, love, and empowerment from the view of queerness. She makes it very clear that country music can be accepting. It caters for all kinds of people. Proud Roan contributes to the genre with her voice. Her listeners relate to the honesty of her being because she really is making the music of who it is. Country music has long praised small-town life, lost and found love, and the hardships of everyday living.